Welcome back to Card Corner. Today we are doing an unboxing and review of the new Holy playing cards by Missing New York.
And here we are, the Missing New York Holy deck of cards. I have not seen buzz around a deck like this, maybe ever, and for good reason. It's very, very unique. Spoiler alert, there's literally holes in the deck of cards. Last month I actually got to drive up to New York to go to a New York cardistry jam, and I got to meet Leo of Missing. He had a deck of Holy on him. He let me handle them, so I did get a little sneak peek before the public, and ever since then, I have been so excited to get my hands on my own copy of these, because the possibilities are endless with this one. Let's just get right into it. The front of the box, it says Missing Holy 1 of 1,000, and there's a goddamn hole in the top box. We get some of the back design on the edges of the deck here. Right here it just says designed by Missing, manufactured by Legends Playing Cards. So they went through Legends Playing Cards and they were able to unearth a discontinued stock. I believe it was diamond stock. Just another thing to make this deck a little more special. It's got a pull tab right here so you can open your cards nice and easily. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Whoa. These are funky, funky, funky. They feel weird. Look at that though, dude. Look at that. That's insane. They feel so odd. It's gonna take some getting used to. Oof, that is the easiest card spring you will ever sprung. It even sounds light. Just because of the air going through all the cards. So cool. Ooh. There's that Ace of Spades. These are wild. Oh, very cool. You got that static-y gray design going through the court cards. Very nice touches adding that spiky hole design. These cards stick together quite easily just because of the friction of the actual holes. You just tend to get caught on each other a little bit, which explains the somewhat clunky fan coming right out of the box. I'm guessing just like the edges when they're freshly cut, it's gonna take some time and some handling for the cuts around the actual holes to smooth out as well. But man, these are so cool. Got the jokers right here. So obviously they have these smaller holes throughout the deck, but the main thing that people are freaking out about is that you can fit your fingers through it. That means that people are able to create new cardistry moves that involve utilizing these holes through different positions, meaning that people are creating cardistry moves that can only be performed while using this deck, which is so cool. I can't even think about it. There's always a lot of discourse on how to further push the cardistry community and further push just the art form in general. Well, this is how you do it. Making a deck of cards that allows you to do brand new cardistry moves that you could literally never do beforehand. I don't even need to say how cool that is and how much that does for this art form. Honestly, I don't really have much else to say about this. The deck kind of just speaks for itself. It's just so unbelievable, and I'm really excited to push my creativity and try to create moves using this deck of cards. I'm going to play around with them for a while, and I will be right back.
Well, gee golly gosh, Batman, what a nice review. So I know you're thinking to yourself, because you're a diehard fan and you've seen all my other reviews. And you're thinking to yourself, Jake, you didn't give an initial rating. What the F? You're right. I didn't give an initial rating, and that's because I have a special announcement. For the Holy playing cards, I have decided to omit a rating.
What?
Why on earth would I ever do that? Well, I was doing some thinking, and I've come to the conclusion that I don't think it would be fair to the Holy playing cards, nor would it be fair to the other cards that I review on this channel to give this deck an actual score. It mainly fell upon how they handle. The fact is, this is not a normal deck of cards, and therefore it does not handle like a normal deck of cards. Therefore, I can't really rate and compare it to other normal decks of cards. This is a specialty deck that you can do special things with, but it's not a normal deck of cards. And for that reason, I don't think I'm going to give this an actual rating. But for the record, back design. I give this back design a 10 out of 10. Even if it didn't have actual holes going through the deck, I love the design. I love how spiky it is. I think it's a cool looking back design. Overall theme and aesthetic, I would also give a 10 out of 10. Missing New York always kills it with their theme and aesthetic. Court cards have the same grainy, gray design throughout them. We also see parts of the back design show up throughout the deck. They kill it in those departments. But again, when it comes to feeling and handling, yes, you can do some moves that you can't do with a normal deck of cards, but also it does make moves that you can do with a normal deck of cards also difficult. If you're not careful, corners of the packets can get stuck into holes. And like I said earlier, they kind of just have a tendency to get stuck on each other if you're not careful. But again, for the record, I think this is an amazing deck of cards. I think they absolutely killed it. I'm just not gonna give it an actual score. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching my review. If you like what you see, I have more unboxings and reviews, and I have more coming! Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it around to all your buddies, and I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one.